Welcome back to Wish Notch 444. If you're new here, return back, welcome back. This reading right here is from my Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North, North, South, North, any place me out chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful Thursday. May God continue to bless each and every one of you all. Thank y'all for being here. Happy birthday to all my Aries. They're having a birthday. They had a birthday yesterday, anytime this week, last month. This is you all season, Aries. Keep going, keep pushing through the fire, forge through the fire. You know, you the realest of the realest. You act like you out here, you don't forge yourself through the fire. You don't came out unscathed. So keep going. Don't let no one stop you, because this is you all season. Your ancient ancestors coming in and give you what rightfully yours. Because these people don't took for you too long. Somebody could be in a wheelchair. The number 6 could be significant to somebody. The color pink, color purple. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But like somebody want to come in and give you what rightfully yours. This is your ancient ancestor blessing you. Your money, your finances. Somebody probably need to do hold on, y'all. A cinnamon and salt removes blockages from your money, because all thing you have to do is get some cinnamon and salt, rub it in your hand, and then open up your hands and say a prayer over your hand, over your finances, over your money. Then wash your hand up under some cold water. Do a cinnamon and salt, removing blockages from your money. It will help you. It will bring in your money. Your ancient ancestors gonna bring in your money. Your ancient ancestors gonna move the blockages from your finances. Like I said, somebody won't come in and give you what rightfully yours. This could be your ancient ancestors. This could be somebody, a family member. This could be your somebody that want to work with you, partner with you. But somebody want to come in and give you what rightfully yours. Because they left you out in the cold. This Archangel Santa Paul. He coming in and removing the blockages from your money. You could have been homeless. You could have been, I don't know why I hear penny pictures. Somebody penny pictures. Somebody trying to make their money stretch. Trying to make it through the week. But your ancient ancestor got you. Just keep moving forward. Keep doing what you got to do, because these people don't think you got the intelligence, the smarts, the book smart um to make ends meet, to bring in your abundance and blessing, to manage your finances. But you doing what you need to do. But let me read this message that I got for you all. It said, Aries, you the realest of the realest. You got this. You have forged through the fire. You have came out unscathed. You make it look easy, but it's hard as hell. You've been through things no one knows about, but you keep going. God, your ancient ancestors have built you a tough skin that is so thick that whoever throws, sorry, that, your ancient ancestors have built you a tough skin that is so thick that whoever or whatever people try to throw at you bounce off you. God have put you through many things with the love of God, your ancient ancestors on the front line. You got this. You have fought you have tough days, you have easy days, but you're the realest of the realest. That's what I heard. I got this message 4 days this morning when I was laying in bed, and I had to get up and write down for I forgot what my ancient ancestors were telling me. Like, you the realest of the realest. You don't fought through the many things in your life, Aries. You don't came out unscathed. Like, you don't fought things people ain't never thought you would fight. You don't fought blockages. You don't fought witches and warlocks. You don't fought the lies and slander. You don't fought the karmic, these jealous family members, these jealous friends. these people at your job, these people in your community. You know, you have fought people. You don't came out unscathed. Like you the realest of the realest. They just don't know who you is. Like I said, your ancient ancestors are bringing in your ancient ancestors. It's been giving you abundance and blessing. You know, because somebody, like I said, you could have been homeless. You know, Archangel Santa Paul is here. You could have been homeless. Somebody could have a cat, you know, a brown and black cat. You know, you could have like the yellow, I think yellow daisies. I don't forgot the little things that be in the yard. Somebody could have a stone bench in their yard. You know, somebody could live by a church. You know, something about church. Somebody could live by a church. You know, these people have did the most of you, Aries. You know, you don't fought through many things in your life. You know, and somebody want to come in and give you what rightfully yours because they had you out in the cold at one time. Now they want to come in and give you what rightfully yours because their world is upside down. You know, they, they ain't getting what they thought they were gonna get in the past. You know, they thought they were gonna get your abundance and blessing. They thought they were gonna keep you out in the cold. They thought they were gonna continue to throw you up under the bus, you know, to manipulate you, lie on you, steal from you. But your ancient ancestors forced you through the fire. Your ancient ancestors bring you out unscathed. So don't never worry about nothing because they got you. Sorry, y'all, my throat trying to echo. You have came out unscathed. You have came out through the fire. You know, you have sat there many days and nights and probably cried yourself to sleep. Ask God why. Why it had to happen to you? Why you had to be out here? Why you got to? Why your family did you wrong? Why your part? You could have been with somebody. Your person did you wrong. Your ex did you wrong. Could have been baby mom. Could have been baby dad. But somebody did you wrong in your life, and you sat there cried many nights with tears, and you probably didn't know your ancient ancestors were right there trying to tell you. You probably wasn't listening. You probably didn't hear them. But they were letting you know right then that it's okay. Let out them tears. Because at the end of the day, we building you a tough skin. And when somebody say something to you, when somebody do something to you, them tears, you ain't gonna shed no more tears. You ain't like the tears gonna be no more tears. You ain't gonna have no more tears. You gonna cry many nights. And God done brought you through it. God done brought you through many things in your life. People just don't know how you done fought the battle. And your ancient ancestors on the front line right now. Like I said, for somebody to do a cinnamon and salt, removing blockages from your mind, or somebody doing that, you know, take what rest of that and leave with don't. Give me some messages from my Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, not such nothing place in your chart. Thank you. I'm putting you back in. Yeah, because you had awakened. You have awakened to the manipulation to what these people causing you in your life. You know, this could be in a king of cups that you couldn't trust. You know, that wasn't very trustworthy, very honest about what there was in your life. You know, this could be a karmic ex. This could be a baby daddy, baby mom, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew. This could be somebody in your community. This could be somebody at your work. This could be somebody at your kid's school. This could be anybody in your life, Avery. But these people did the most to you. You know, like this person wasn't very trustworthy. They wasn't very honorable. They wasn't very devoted to you. But you had to, like, now you being cautious around people because you have awakened to what these people were doing. Now you being cautious around this King of Cup, or this Queen of Cup, or this Queen of Swords, the one to act like a bitch in your engine and around you, trying to get work done, and you like these people ain't thought you weren't gonna be in book smart. They thought you weren't gonna be smart and figure out what they were doing in your life. Somebody was sitting in your life to monitor you, monitor spirit. Somebody was sitting in your life to wreak havoc and be controlling, be manipulative in your energy and around you, Aries. But that's not it. That's not it whatsoever. Oh, we got two of swords here. Somebody like you're gonna have to make a decision about something. You gonna have to make a you followed your heart and made a decision about something, or you're gonna have to follow your heart and make a decision about somebody, by people in your life, by situation in your life. It could be about a job, it could be about a relationship, it could be about anything but a living situation. But you're gonna have to make a decision about something. Your ancient ancestors are gonna let you make a decision about something. Oh, I forgot I had got some names too for you all. Let me say y'all name. We got Sheila, Mandy, Sandy, Larita, Arita, Bobby, Scott. Somebody could be named Lucky, Green, Jones, Johnson, Jamie, Jackson, Jeremiah, Jenkins. Because somebody didn't want you to get this 10 of cups. Somebody didn't want you to have a happy home, happy life. Or this because you didn't have a happy home. Like, you're going to have to make a decision. This could be about marriage. You ain't even happy in that marriage no more. You're going to have to walk away from that marriage, that relationship, or whatever. Because that marriage relationship, the person you with right now, is not the person you're supposed to be with. They're not your divine counterpart. They'll keep you stuck and stagnant. They keep holding on to your energy. Like you have not happy like you have emotional, you have emotional blockage. You, like I said, you don't cry. I mean, now you might be going through something right now. You might be crying your eyes out. You might be getting frustrated. You might be hollering, yelling. You may be getting argument with your person. You're gonna have to make a decision about a relationship in your life. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know, Give me some more for Aries. Like I said, don't sit there and contemplate on nothing. Aries, if you need to get up out of something, get up out of there. Like, you're going to have to make a decision. You're making decisions about something. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a living situation. But, your ancient ancestors are letting you make that decision because they tired of seeing you in that predicament. They tired of seeing you cry. They tired of seeing you frustrated. They tired of seeing you not fulfilling your destiny. Somebody is blocking somebody's destiny. Somebody blocking your money. Somebody blocking your livelihood. And you got number seven of wands here. Like you don't have to stand your ground with somebody. You don't have to let somebody know that that's not it. You tired of it. You like it could be any situation in your life. You're gonna have to stand up for yourself, Aries. Your ancient ancestors gonna give you that tough skin to stand up for yourself. Or your ancient ancestors are making you a tough skin, so when somebody come at you the wrong way, like they gonna be on the front line, but you're gonna have to stand there and be. You're gonna have to have that tough skin on you and let people know that you're not the one to play with. You're not the one to come at. You're not the one to that keep manipulating, gaslighting, lying. Like you're gonna have to stand your ground with people because you're gonna have to have confidence in yourself, or you got confidence in yourself. You standing up for yourself, like you letting these people know I'm not the one. You speaking your truth to somebody, and these people don't like it. Like, because these people trying to stop your manifestation and abundance and blessing, like I said, you're going to have to make a decision because somebody's stopping somebody's livelihood you here. Like, your manifestation, they blocking your manifestation. You know, they blocking your fruit of your labor. They don't want to see your hard work come through, AV. Like, someone is blocking your fruit of your labor, you know, because you is trying to enjoy your fruit of your labor. Like you work hard for something. Like these people you're gonna have to make a decision because somebody is blocking your manifestation. Somebody is blocking your work. They don't like to see you work hard for what you want. You know, um they don't want you to have that luxury life for yourself. You know, they don't want you to have a happy home, happy life. Like I said, they doing anything, everything in your life to stop this. You know, oh, we got the end. Like somebody don't want the end of a situation. Somebody don't want you to walk away from something. You know, or you're gonna have to make a decision, walk away from something. These people don't want you to walk away. This could be a relationship. This could be a business opportunity. This could be anything like ten of swords. Like you're gonna have to make a decision. Like you're gonna be somebody don't want to end of a situation with you. Somebody keep on causing conflict and chaos in your energy. You know, because when you leave these people, it's gonna be a weight off your shoulder. Right now, you got so much on you right now, Aries. You got so much. You got bills. You got kids. You got probably a living situation. Like you got so much on you right now, and you just stuck in a situation that you don't need to be in. You're gonna have to make a decision about something. You're gonna have to like somebody don't want you to transition. Somebody don't want you to move away. You know, things gonna look up. But you know, you got like it's gonna be an end of depression. Like I said right now, somebody going through depression. Somebody got anxiety and depression. You know, it's like these people want to cause illusion. Somebody got illusion around you right now, Aries. But you need to get up out of that because you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to, because somebody got unfinished business with you. Somebody got emotional baggage. You know, this could be you or somebody in your energy. Like somebody don't stop somebody 10 of Pentacles. Or these people don't stop your 10 of Pentacles. Or somebody trying to stop your 10 of Pentacles, you know, because financial security for yourself and your family. Like somebody don't want you to get the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody don't want to get you the inheritance, you know. Because like these people need to go self-reflect about themselves. You know, you need to go self-reflect. You know, you need time. You need to spend your time alone. Stop trying to chase the other people. Spend your time alone, Avery. Like you ain't got to hold on to nobody energy. Nobody ain't got to. That's what people want. They want you to call them, text them, want to be around them. But it's the end right now. You know, you need to go into hermit mode. Somebody need to go back and self-reflect. You know, your ancient ancestors gonna let you get this. But because you're gonna have to make a tough decision about something. Because somebody's stopping your 10 of Pentacles. You know, somebody trying to keep you from going into isolation. They trying to keep you in illusion. You know, these people was enthusiastic and optimistic that could stop your creativity. Somebody stop somebody's creativity, you know. Like I said, do cinnamon and salt, removing blockages from your money. Are these people having dark thoughts? Or somebody wants you to have dark thoughts? Are you having dark thoughts about something? Clear your mind, clear your energy, clear your sacred chakra. You know, somebody could be from a small western town. Losing you. These people don't lost you or they losing you. Or you don't lost yourself. Somebody don't lost themselves. Due to these people being manipulative in your energy and around you. Your purpose is bigger than what you think, Aries. Walking away. Somebody walking away or somebody need to walk away. Somebody had one last wish. The veil is very thin right now. Sorry, y'all, my cards trying to stick together. Your angel and ancestor love you if no one else does. a karmic female or male is ending up with STD from their secret lover. It might be causing you depression and anxiety, you know. You're more than what these people paint you to be, Aries. This is you all reading. If it resonates, please consider liking, comment, and subscribing. I'll see y'all next time.